They compare him to Neymar. He grew up in a favela, where every street was a fight to survive. No one believed he'd make it, but he proved everyone wrong. This is the story of Raphinha, not just a footballer, but a fighter who turned a dream into destiny. And like Ronaldinho, the icon who once lit up Camp Nou, Raphinha brings that same Brazilian fire. Unpredictable, creative, joyful football that feels like art. Brazil is the land of football, but not every kid gets a road that leads to Europe. Rafael Dias Beloli was born in 1996 in Porto Alegre. His dad was a samba musician, his mom a house cleaner. He didn't even own a real football. What he had were dreams and a relentless fire inside. He grew up in Vila Nova, one of the most dangerous favelas. There it's either you play football or you get pulled into something way darker. And just like Ronaldinho, who also came from Porto Alegre, Raphinha learned football not in elite academies, but on rough streets. They were both forged in chaos, and they both turned it into beauty on the pitch. He got noticed, almost by accident. A scout from Avaí spotted him at a youth tournament. He wasn't the star of the event, but there was something. Speed, control. At 16, Raphinha signed his first pro contract, and almost immediately got dropped. Too skinny, too inconsistent, that's all he heard. Even Grêmio, his hometown club, said no. But then, Deco stepped in. Yeah, that Deco, Portuguese legend and Barca star. He became Raphinha's agent, his mentor, his doorway to Europe. Funny enough, Ronaldinho also started with rejection. Even when his talent was obvious, clubs didn't know what to do with his style. But both players proved the system wrong. In 2016, Raphinha landed in Portugal. Not at Porto, not Benfica, but in a small club called Vitória Guimarães. Nobody knew who he was, just a skinny Brazilian with flashy moves and crazy pace. First season, 4 goals. Second, 15. Sporting CP signs him. A big step, but chaos follows, scandals, management firings, fans storming the training ground. Raphinha's stuck in the middle. So he escapes to France, joins Rennes. And there, he lights up Ligue 1. His dribbling, his goals, his flair. Finally, people see him. Like Ronaldinho at PSG before his move to Barcelona, Raphinha used Ligue 1 as a launchpad. And just like Ronnie, he made defenders look silly, with flair that's pure Brazilian DNA. In 2020, Raphinha signs with Leeds United, a historic club, freshly back in the Premier League. Their coach? Marcelo Bielsa. Intense, tactical, brilliant. And here, in rainy England, Raphinha truly explodes. First season, 6 goals, 9 assists. But it's more than stats. It's his vibe. He plays with fire, flair, and total unpredictability. Fans fall in love with him. He's not just a winger, he's an artist. Breaking ankles, making defenders dizzy, always entertaining. Barcelona, the dream of every Brazilian footballer. But the situation is tough. Financial chaos. Big names in his position. Dembélé, Ansu Fati, Ferran Torres. Could he even fit in? But Raphinha's used to climbing mountains. First season, 10 goals, 12 assists. Fast, technical, decisive. Today, Raphinha wears the iconic Barca jersey. But he's still that kid from Vila Nova. The skinny boy no one believed in. His journey isn't over. New goals, new chapters, maybe even new clubs. And if you think you've seen his peak, you don't know Raphinha.